I've been thinking about what I would do my first 100 days in office if I become president. And I think it's not that easy to deal with because I've got to hire a bunch of people. And I mean, before I had plans, like I was going to bring in this professor from NYU for banking. And now I'm going, I don't think I'm hiring from NYU. But then I still need a banking expert. But then what I need is people to help me hire people. Because I have Rainbow Satanica, but her first language is not English. And Mimi Masha, her first language isn't English. And Shauna Ray, she's a fashion expert, but it doesn't mean she can't help me hire people. But I need someone that knows about certain technical things. But I do know that in the first 100 days, we definitely commissioned a painting of Rainbow Satanica as Queen of America, because we put a big this big ass painting of Rainbow Satanica probably near me, because you have to have her near someone big, or else the painting will never work. She has to be near someone big, and she'd be Queen of America because she's not even American. I think that if we're gonna make it a Queen of America, we definitely want someone that speaks some sort of Russian language. All right, so but I don't even know where she lives. There are a lot of countries that use that alphabet. So I do think that it would be really fun to commission a painting, but I have to hire people, and that's really going to be my biggest problem being president, is that I have to hire so many freaking people. So I was going to do the reality show anyways, but I mean, you don't even understand how many people I have to figure out how to hire. And and because of the censorship situation, I'm going to be so unprepared, because I don't even have a single assistant or advisor at all. I mean, this campaign is the craziest thing I've ever experienced. The fact that we could win the presidency, or we could win an entire state. I guarantee you we can win a state, and and never make the news once, but then we win an entire state, which I think we can win the entire thing, if we can figure out how to get through the censorship. But the censors have been locking it down for a long time. But I don't know. She could be in the painting too as Queen of America. Shauna Ray could be Queen of America too. That's the thing. I don't know how many Rainbow Satanica clones there are, and I don't know how many Shauna Ray clones there are. So I mean, the main thing is that we just got Rainbow Satanica in general as Queen of America, and then we put a big painting in the White House. And everyone who comes to the White House will always see Rainbow Satanica as Queen of America. But then I don't think I'm gonna actually live at the White House ever. I mean, I think you have to live. I've been completely thrown off by this arrest and my phone getting cut off and everything. And so I haven't been able to think about my presidential campaign and how I'm gonna do it, because I have to hire 5 finance guys, 5 banking guys, 5 lawyers, 5 computer guys, 5 military guys, and 5 big data stats guys, which I'm actually going to use on the budget. That's as weird as it sounds, the big data guys, because the budget's so big, and I have to work on a budget, right? And so I don't know anything about the budget, so I need to have computer guys analyzing the budget. And so I mean, the computer guys I'm thinking of here are security guys especially. But they're general computer guys. If you're a good enough security guy, you're a general computer guy. So there's this girl Carly that I went to college with. I decided I'm gonna have her help me hire people. There's this UTSA business professor who does negotiations. He's a Moorman. I've had to think about it enough, and I decided yeah, he could help me hire people. He does organizational behavior. Rainbow Satanica can help me hire people if she speaks English enough, but she might not. But maybe her twin can help me hire people. Carolyn Barr from Baylor and Britt Baumgartner can help me hire people. Shauna Ray can help me hire people, and then Malcolm Gladwell's from Canada, and so but I would still try to ask him to help me hire people, because I think he has a wisdom about him. So Rich Dad, Poor Dad, I don't know. I haven't read his book, but I was like, I should pick an Asian person. And I was like, well, I prefer an Asian that knows about finance type stuff. Cause I do need 5 finance guys. And the thing is once you have the base group where you're going, okay, I have my finance guys, I have my banking guys, I have my head lawyers, I have my computer guys, I have my military guys, I have my big data guys. Then you can hire more from there. And you can also hire more like general purpose people. Like I don't know who my vice president's going to be. Like that is like the most disturbing part about me running for president is I don't even know like who I'd choose as vice president right now. Like, cause I am in that kind of a bind where like my communications are blocked. So like I can't communicate with the outside world, but when I go leave my house, like, oh, there's a little bear t-shirt. Like everywhere I look, she's wearing a teddy bear in her t-shirt. Oh, well, that guy's got a teddy bear hat. Like I'm seeing like Christmas trees all over the place. And so like, the thing is like, I don't know like who I need to hire, but I know that I can hire like, especially those guys. I've been thinking about what I have to do in my first 100 days if I become president, because it's starting to feel like I could become president. Like when I go out, I see people with the bear on their like hats and on their shirts and stuff like that. I keep seeing Christmas trees around town. And like, I think it's a hard process doing it, but starting being president. And like, that's why I really need to worry about like how I'm going to hire that many people, because I need people to write my president's daily briefing. So I need experts in all these topics. And yeah, I was thinking I can hire Avril, but like, I don't really want Avril that much, but like, maybe she's smart enough. Samina would be great. Samina's a doctor, but I have to hire the person to be in charge of the Department of Homeland Security. I have to hire a director of national intelligence. I have to hire a director of the FBI. I have to hire NSA director. I have to hire joint chiefs of staff, because like I really do think that like our government is compromised that much when like the government is like that against the Constitution, like when we don't have constitutional rights, when like we're like in a safety situation that like the general population is not safe from the government. Like I have to replace that many jobs, like CIA, like I have to figure out military intelligence heads, because like you have to have the DIA, but then you also have like all the other ones. Like there's DEA. I can't see this list right here, but I can just go up to the top. I have to hire a lot of military positions. I need to hire the Supreme Court. Like we need to do a new Supreme Court. Like this Supreme Court hasn't worked out. Like they're not doing the Constitution. Like we need to like actually change our legal system completely. Like I believe that our legal system should be in English. Like I don't know why we're using Latin. Like we've got Latin for the Bible and we've got Latin for freaking the legal system. Like all you have to do is say, this is our plea hearing. No, this is the arraignment. Like, which I don't think that's even Latin, but like we want to use Latin for all these legal things. I think we should speak English. Like all you have to do is like have a legal proceeding that's normal and a normal person can handle it. But no, we've got to make sure that no one can understand what's going on. But I have to hire so many federal judges. Like I'm for firing all the federal judges. Like there are enough lawyers out there. We can replace every single federal judge. And like I think that we're at that point that we probably do, unless the federal judge has proven that they should stay as a federal judge. But like I really do need to focus on like the DC Circuit Court and like some of those courts. Like I need a budget director. I need a chief of staff. I need a secretary of defense. Because like I don't know what's up with Lloyd Austin. I need like a group of engineers. Like I need like 20 engineers. Like I need a new Secret Service. Like I have to like hire an entirely new Secret Service. Like which I'm still talking about the people that I have to hire if I become president. Like I have to hire like Department of Energy people. And I know you guys are wondering like, why do we have to have DEA? Why do you have to hire a director of DEA? Like if you're just going to legalize drugs and stuff. Dude, that is a complicated process, legalizing drugs. And like, I think the key to the legalizing drugs things is like vending machines. Like that's my opinion. So I have to hire a national security advisor. I have to hire a Fed chair, like Jerome Powell. Like I have to hire a new Treasury person, which is Janet Yellen right now. I have to hire a new Attorney General and all these people from the Department of Justice. Like you don't even understand how many people I have to hire for the Department of Justice. Like when I become president, and I have to hire a new Surgeon General, which I don't even know if Vivek's fine, but like it's not very hard to hire another Surgeon General. But like I have to go talk to people from the Bank of New York Mellon too. Like I have to figure out like why in the hell the Bank of New York Mellon is like so critical for like Fed funds and stuff like that. Like I don't understand like exactly like why everything is the way it is, and so I need to go talk to a lot of people. So like hiring that many people is a daunting task, but the reality is that like it's a national security situation hiring that many people and like and replacing that many jobs, because like we like what we've seen is like the FBI does not actually secure elections. Like the FBI is about like creating legal locks on like everything, and they'll follow those legal locks to the point that we have no like democracy. Like in no possible universe do I feel like we're in a democracy. Like in no possible universe do I think that we have constitutional rights. And the FBI has been in the center of me not having constitutional rights. Like the FBI has been crazy about it. So like every single station chief from the FBI is gone. Like I will hire new people. Like I will go to freaking Lafayette, Louisiana, and go hire some freaking cops that are like actual cops that do real cop work. I won't find the smartest guy, but that guy won't be dirty. Like I won't have to worry about that guy kidnapping kids and selling them to Mexico. Like I need to make sure that like the people in charge are not kidnapping children. Like that is like that critical to like what I'm doing here is I'm protecting kids from the cops, because the cops aren't doing their freaking job. The cops are an embarrassment. Like they're embarrassing to cops. They became cops because they're like pretty bad people. Like they like literally wanted to be a dirty cop, and that's why they're cops. Like it's that embarrassing.